So you guys know that Fancy Flea is super near and dear to my heart, and we are here at another Fancy Flea in Plant City, Florida. I am super excited because it is not a really hot day. It's actually nice and breezy. You guys know that I love to cover this event because they have a lot of shabby, chippy, farmhouse, just all around good vintage finds. So you guys come along for the fun. Hey Pickers, so we're at the first stop of the day. This is Rehab and Rustic, and it is so cute. I was just drawn over here because this just screams, you know, shabby and chippy, and you guys know that anything chippy or where the paint is looking a little bit worn, I just told them it's like the mothership calling me home. It's like I must go look and buy something. So this is so cute. I love the signs. Y'all know I'm a sucker for a good sign. This one with the little paw print is super cute, really inventive. I love any type of table where it has a wooden top. That's super on trend right now, very Joanna Gaines. I adore this little decal decoupage covered in this little vintage pink. Y'all, pink is the new black, in case you didn't know. It goes with anything, and I just love this. It's sweet, but it could also go country. It could go straight flea market, and you can really do anything with it. So I'm in love with it. That's Rehab and Rustic. On to the next. You guys know that I'm a sucker for windows. I really like this navy blue. It's popping up. It's really on trend to see a lot more blue as we're coming into summer. I don't know, it evokes water and the beach maybe, but I love it. I really like these old paper wreaths. I really love anything that's paper products. I think it just adds a touch of texture to in-home. And then we have another one of these Singer sewing tables. I love these. I had to pick one up for myself here. Again, lovely as a foyer table, a nightstand. Think out of the box. You can really do anything with this that you want. I don't like traditional nightstands, so I like to do something a little bit different. There's some really good stuff here. The bookshelves are amazing. I am loving this blue and white calico and some paisley. She's got an awesome collection of cover-ups, and it's just really cute. I think that when you come someplace like Fancy Flea, you kind of dress the part. It's very evocative of romantic, you know, Edwardian era. It's really become a part of that like vintage vibe. So that's why I guys wanted to show you this one. It's a lot of textiles, and it's just really fun. So let's head next door. Hey guys, so I was immediately drawn to this booth. I visited this one before. It's Funky Junk. You guys know me, and you know what my absolute favorite things are. So it's no surprise that I love signs. I love anything chippy and weathered. I love things that have a little bit of beachy look to them. You guys know me. So let's take a look around and see what we've had. I'm really loving these bookends right over here. I know that some of you guys have said that you collect cherubs and angels. That's been really popular. I love it when you guys write it and tell me that stuff, because then when I see something, I think of y'all. So there's some chairs for you right there. I'm really loving this little like sitting angel. That's so cute. And of course, anything that says farmhouse, especially like adding the little starfish, just adds that little touch of beach style. I see some suitcases. Y'all know I love suitcases. We're gonna scoot on over here. Here's a shell. We got some candlesticks. I really like this tablescape because I think that it shows a good blend of different colors. You know, I know that white is always really popular, but it can get a little monochromatic. And when you wash out everything in white, sometimes you stop seeing what's interesting on the table. So what I like about this is you've got some brown, you got pots and pans, and then you have some texture with some of the greenery here. And I think just adding those little pops actually makes our eye see and appreciate the white more. And I like this aesthetic because it's so clean. I just love everything. I like that you can make it upscale and elegant while still being shabby. Shabby elegance is, you know, that's me, that's my style, that's my thing. I see a little floral painting over here. This is so cute. I love this. I think I might buy this. I've been really into the idea of doing a gallery wall. You know, prints and little paintings like this aren't very expensive, but when you group them together, it really makes the space. So I always say if you're decorating on a budget, group the same like items together. You know, it makes a bigger statement, and have that statement piece, have that gallery wall, have that palette wall. You know, it'll instantly make your space look more sophisticated, more put together, and more styled. So I'm loving it all. We're gonna take a little footage so you guys can feel like you're here and see all the little nooks and crannies, and then we'll continue to look around. Thanks for staying with me, you guys. Okay guys, we've got another beauty over here. This is the junk joint, which I just love. Great alliteration, right? And anything with the word junk in it, I'm home. I'm there. It's sold me already. So this one really stood out to me because you guys know I love anything that feels like a garden. I don't know what it is about a weathered garden. Maybe I watched The Secret Garden too much when I was growing up, but I love it, y'all. So here we have a classic Parisian bike a la Paris. These are just great. I love these in a garden. I love them on a patio. I just even think they're good in an entryway. If you guys go over to Junk Chic Cottage, one of my absolute favorite blogs, you'll notice she has one that she moves all over her house and it instantly adds charm. So let's look around here. So we have a rusty metal chair, which of course just adds instant ambiance. And the way that this booth is set up just proves that you don't need a lot of space to create a big impact.
That's how we have to get
I love these, you know, you have these planters right here. You have the old water spout. We've got some windmills. The whole effect really shows really country, really gardeny, and there's something almost European about it. And I think you get that flair when you add a lot of the metal elements. Metals and florals are always really evocative to me of my time in Italy and all over, you know, Europe. So if you think about those little terraces they have in Europe or the little balconies, you know that it doesn't take a lot of space to give you a beautiful outdoor room. And really think of it as a room, y'all. I'm always saying that. If you want a chandelier, add it. You want a mirror, add it. If you want a statement piece, add it. You only need some seating, some eye candy, and then a couple good salvage architectural elements, and you've got yourself an outdoor room. So let's go, keep on trekking, on to the next. Okay, so I saw this little dress form, and immediately I just made a beeline over here, because like those assassins that collect Catcher in the Rye, I collect dress forms, strangely enough. They're sort of my kryptonite. So we're over here at the Mercantile, our good old friends. You guys know that we love to visit them time and time again. They have an awesome, huge warehouse style space and lots of farmhouse, vintage, shabby, chippy, cottage goodies. So they're always great candy here, and I love going there as much for picking up a new find as for getting inspiration about how to decorate. That's really my good measuring marker for a great space and a great store. If I come away from the store feeling inspired about how to decorate my own home, then I know it's a store that I'm going to shop at time and time again. And I love when the vendors get creative and inventive. I especially love when they use the entire space, hanging things from the ceiling, putting things all around, using outdoor things in, trellises, bringing elements all around. And that's what's great about the Mercantile. I love how, you know, they have a lot of salvage architecture, but it shows you that, you know, you just need that interest to fill up the space, and you don't need to spend a ton of money. Salvage architecture is hot right now, and you can get scraps and pieces and windows for not a lot of money. That's one of the reasons why I love so much like Romantic Homes magazine, Flea Market Chic magazine, because it shows you different ways that you can incorporate things. And I feel like it's always a win when I find something and I use it in a new and different way. Isn't that the point? I know that we're all trying to copy each other. We're trying to copy Good Bones. We're trying to copy Joanna Gaines. But we make something our own and we find our unique style. That's the beauty, that you just created a trend. You can put it on Pinterest. You can put it on your blog. You can put it on Facebook, and somebody wants to emulate you. So don't be afraid to think out of the box. The first time that somebody saw an old window and decided to take that home, they're making a trend, and you can make the trend too. So hashtag set your own trends. So we're over here at A Touch of Chic. This lady is actually an Etsy seller. Shout out to Etsy, woohoo! I love Etsy. I consider them also part of my tribe because I sold on Etsy for a long time making custom dress forms. So this is again A Touch of Chic. She does everything herself. She's a one-woman show. And you know, I'm all about supporting other vendors and especially supporting other women. I think these are all gorgeous. I think a good sign can add that finishing touch to any room. It is like jewelry to your outfit. You always need a good sign to sum up your style, sum up your vintage personality. I read something the other day in Vintage Flea Market magazine that said that when people spend time in your home, they should come away knowing who you are. And what better way to find out who you are than when you have a sign that talks about faith, family, the beach, cottage, you know, junking, or has a poem. I love it. I think it's personal. I think they're great gifts. And I think that's the difference between a house and a home. So let's take a little bit of a look around. She's got some great stuff. I love this one over here.
Give you a little sample. She's got.
I gotta go with Oreo. I mean,
that's my favorite.
Oreo.
No, honestly, that is my favorite.
It is like I don't even like ice cream, but if something is Oreo, I'm like,
yeah, little cookie.
That's it. Yes.
There you go. You tell me how that.
Okay. We're gonna put it on the channel. Is that okay? The YouTube channel.
Whatever you want to do.
Okay.
That's fine.
So we're over at the pretzel pantry, guys, because my husband had me at pretzel, and then he had me even more when they said Oreo pretzel. I was like, what can be better than that? That's like saying, I want to take you shopping and a foot massage. So let's try it.
You try it. They are yummy.
Are you serious?
They are great. This is the owner right here. This is Emily.
Oh my goodness. Nice to meet you. These are awesome. Thank you. You guys, I wish I could describe this. So I'll just say, it's Oreos, and then more Oreos, and then more Oreos, and a little piece of heaven, and then some pretzels.
There you go.
Guys, it's amazing.
There you go. Well, they come in a package like this. There's 6 in a package. They're $7 a bag, and then if you wanted to gift them, like for instance, you can buy them, and these would be just yours. You can put the hands off. These are my pretzels, and you can use that as a gift.
Super
like
cute.
That.
And do you guys have a website?
You guys have a website?
You guys hear that? Thepretzelpantry.com. You guys know that I love personalized gifts. I love food as gifts. Because if you have somebody that you don't know what to buy them, or they're not a vintage lover, who doesn't? Who isn't a vintage lover? But I have a couple of those in my family. Who doesn't like Oreos? Who doesn't like pretzels? And if they don't, you eat them and take them back. So you guys, that's the Pretzel Pantry. Check them out online. They're awesome. They're delicious. I love it.
We'll see you guys.
So y'all, if you follow us closely on Facebook or online, you know that I love the fabulous Funky Monkey. They have 3 locations, Sarasota, St. Pete, and Ozana, and they are fabulous. Her style is my style. Do you guys ever find that when you find a vendor that you're like, you're my soulmate vendor, everything you stock, I want to buy. There's literally never been a piece that I see that I'm like, I wouldn't have that in my house, I wouldn't buy that, I always want everything. And I follow her on Facebook just to see the new things that she's coming up with, the way she's decorating. I love that inspo. So let's take a look around. You guys know that I love paper flowers, cloth flowers. I also love what I call them like naked lampshades. They're lampshades that are deconstructed. You can use them to put jewelry on them. I love it. The mascot here at the Fabulous Funky Monkey is this little sock monkey here. So now every single time that I see one of these, I think Fabulous Funky Monkey and I'm in the mood to shop. Which could be a blessing or a curse, depending on what you think. I love the way that she decals different pieces. She has a lot of Parisian, old adverts like this one right here. She has a lot of florals. She gets that chippy paint, that worn Parisian apartment feeling perfectly. So she gets a 10 out of 10 from the Vintage Pickin' Mama, and I love it. So let's take a look around. So y'all, I am beat. It was a great day here at Fancy Flea. We saw old friends and made some new ones, but you know what happens to us chubby girls when it gets hot? We melt. So I'm gonna make like ice cream and split. We had a great day and I love seeing everything. This tribe is truly a great group of people who love vintage almost as much as I do. So you guys know what to do. Like us, subscribe, and hit that bell notification to let us know you want to go on the treasure hunt with us. So till next time, I'm the Vintage Pickin' Mama, and we'll see you at the Pickin' Place. Bye y'all.